right now, like. So my newest product that I recently got from Sephora, I'm just like having a day. Does anyone ever just have a day? Because I'm having a day. I am literally so tired today, it's not even funny. I'm also kind of off to a bit of a rough start today, so happy Thursday. I don't want to be like super negative, but I had like a package stolen from my building this morning, and that's the first time that that's ever happened to me. Who steals packages? Like, what? I'm so confused by it because, so I had 2 packages get delivered yesterday, and I didn't know it until I like was leaving my apartment building for the night last night. I went to a happy hour and then I spent the night in Williamsburg. And so when I left, I had 2 packages. They were sitting up on this like little ledge thing where the delivery drivers like always put the packages. And then I came back this morning and only one of my packages was there. And I'm assuming they didn't steal that one because it kind of felt like it was empty, because it was just, I had needed like new tips for my iPad pencil because I had lost it a while back. And so I'm assuming they didn't steal that one because it literally felt like it was empty. I thought that maybe they emptied that one too and just left the packaging there, but they stole like my entire Amazon box. That was like a great way to start the day. And I just want to know, like, who does shit like that? Like, who feels the need to steal packages, especially around the holidays? Luckily for me, it was literally just more coffee syrup, but like, what if that was someone's like big gift for the year and someone just felt the need to just steal it? Like, I hate this building so much. Cockroaches, noisy neighbors, and now packages being stolen. This is just actually ridiculous. And I still have like 7 more months left here, so I love that for me. Another thing is that I'm getting 2 COVID tests delivered to my apartment, like literally in 30 minutes. It's getting delivered between 9:30 and 10. I have to do an at-home COVID test because all of the COVID test lines are literally wrapped around every single block in New York right now. SantaCon was last weekend, and I think at the same time SantaCon was happening, the new variant of COVID also hit New York. Everyone is testing positive right now. Like, so everyone knows at least 1 or 2 people that's tested positive for COVID. And I did do SantaCon last weekend, but I just did a pregame in someone's apartment, and then we went out to one bar. We didn't do like the whole bar crawl, so I'm kind of hoping that that makes it so that we weren't as exposed, although you never know. So I'm literally ordering 2 at-home COVID tests to be delivered to my apartment because I don't have the time to go stand in those lines. But I'm just like praying that those tests are negative. Well, I guess like you guys will see too, because they're like rapid tests, so I think that you get the results in literally 15 minutes at home. I don't know the actual instructions. I've never done an at-home COVID test before. I'm exhausted and my package was stolen, and I'm like having a rough start today. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? Such is life. It happens. So I'm gonna drink this coffee and try to revive myself because I'm so freaking sleepy. I wasn't even nervous about the COVID situation until I woke up this morning. Well, I started getting a little worried last night because my entire TikTok feed, I'm obviously on New York TikTok, is people testing positive for COVID and like being isolated for 10 days. And we just cannot have that. And then this morning when I was walking back from Williamsburg, every single urgent care that I passed by had a line down the block. Like, people literally brought lawn chairs to sit in because that's how long the lines were. And it's just making me nervous. This reminds me of back when everything first started, and when I first moved to New York last December, the lines were still down the block for COVID testing and people were still like being extra careful and we're getting nervous. And I kind of am getting that same vibe from New York City right now, is that everyone's getting nervous again just because everyone's testing positive. Luckily, I have my first 2 shots of the vaccine. I'm planning on getting my booster literally on Monday when I go home. So if I test positive for COVID and I can't go home, I have to cancel not only my license appointment tonight, but also my booster appointment for Monday. If I have COVID, then I have to like literally be here. If I have to be here by myself for Christmas, that's going to be really freaking sad. We'll see what happens, but let's just remain positive, and I'm gonna manifest a negative COVID test because that's what I need in my life right now. All right, That was really easy. I just ordered it from Walgreens and they literally delivered it to my door. So this is what they look like. I guess there's 2 tests in each, so I didn't even need to order 2, but I think you're supposed to take 1 now and then 1 in 36 hours. I literally don't have any symptoms. I'm just being careful because literally everyone that went out last weekend has COVID now. Like everyone that went to the bars, or it's like all over my TikTok feed at least. So this is just like a precaution, but I need to read the instructions and figure out how to do this. My dad said to do it carefully. So I'm gonna figure this whole thing out. At-home test is negative, so we're in the clear. This was the setup. I think it's funny that it kind of looks like a lollipop, but it's like a COVID test lollipop. So glad I'm negative. I'm gonna take another one though within 36 hours or after 36 hours because that's what I recommend. So tomorrow at 10 p.m. I'll take another one just in case, but I don't have any symptoms and everyone that went out last weekend is already testing positive for COVID, so I feel like if I had it, it would definitely come up on this test. So I mean, I don't know, I'm feeling good about it. I don't have any symptoms like I said, but I just wanted to be careful and I'm gonna take another one in 36 hours like it recommends. First positive thing of the day, I told you we were gonna turn this day around. Screw whoever stole my freaking Amazon package and screw those lines. Honestly, if you're in New York, just order an at-home delivery test from Walgreens and have them deliver it to you because this was so easy, and I looked it up online to make sure the results are actually like accurate. As long as you follow the instructions to the T on the test, they're accurate, and it'll show you like faulty tests or inaccurate tests. It shows you examples in the instructions. They're very, very detailed. So as long as you follow it, I feel like it's the same as going to an urgent care. So that is good. First positive thing of the day. Well, my test was negative, but like first positive experience of the day. Yeah, that's what I meant. So I recently picked up some new products from Sephora. Some of these are new, some of these I've been using for a while that I've been absolutely loving as my heater turns on. Every time I freaking turn on the camera, my heater decides to turn on. It's so loud, but I wanted to share them with you guys because I've been using them for a while now, like a few weeks and a few months and a few years, and I actually swear by them, and I've been using them. This one I've been using every day, but like this one I use twice a week. This one I use every day. This one I use twice a week. I figured if they work for me, and I think that they're good products, that you guys would probably like them as well. So my newest product that I recently got from Sephora is a self-tanning lotion. I don't know why it's not focusing. It's tan-luxe, the Gradual Illuminating Tanning Lotion. So this is for people out there that are pale like me, but actually hate self-tanning. I don't know how people do the self-tanning sprays and actually make it look good. Every time I do that, I make myself look blotchy. I also don't have the patience to look like an orange for 24 hours before taking it off. So I really like the Gradual lotion. I used to use a drugstore Gradual tanning lotion and recently ran out of it, so I decided to try like more of a high-end brand, and I actually really love it. So essentially, you put this all over your body, legs, arms, stomach, you know, the whole 9 yards. And then you leave it on for 24 hours, and it's literally a lotion where essentially your tan develops within 24 hours. Doesn't get on your sheets. You don't look orange. I literally put it on after I get out of the shower at night and then go to bed and wake up the next morning and I'm tan. And like I said, it doesn't get on my white sheets or anything like that. So it's like the perfect. I've been loving it as someone that hates self-tanning but like needs to self-tan. This is the go-to product. Also, sorry for the out of focus, in focus situation. I don't know what's happening. Like, my camera has been not having it lately. So something that I've been pairing with the tan-luxe Gradual lotion is the tan-luxe face serum. So essentially you put your normal nighttime lotion in your hands that you put on your face, and then you put 2 to 3 of these drops in a lotion, mix it together, and then put it on your face. And similar to the lotion, it's gradual, so leave it on overnight and then your face will gradually get tan. It's not tan right away. And then you wash it off in the morning and your face will match your body if you do this. If not, your face will look pale if you don't do this. Sometimes I don't use this because my face has been breaking out lately and I try not to put a lot of products on it when my face is breaking out, so I haven't used this in a while, but it's like the perfect match for the lotion and would highly recommend it. Next thing is the Laneige Slip Sleeping Mask. A lot of people talk about this. I've talked about it previously on my channel, but this has been my go-to lip mask for the winter because my face has been so dry recently, especially living in New York. But I swear this is like a lip gloss, a lip mask, a hydrating mask, like literally a 4-in-1 combo, and it tastes good and it looks good and it literally does keep my lips hydrated. This is the only lip product that I found that actually hydrates my lips and keeps my lips hydrated. I feel like all the other chapsticks like Burt's Bees and all of those different brands never actually hydrate my lips. My lips like honestly feel more dry after using them, and that's not the point of a lip product. Last one, where I've talked about previously on my channel as well, is the Cuddly Vinergetic C+ mask, the detox mask. So I use it twice a week. I put it all over my face, and it's the one I've showed before where you can literally see your pores once the mask actually dries, and it looks insane, but it works so well and it leaves my skin really, really glowy and very hydrated after using it. Also, I feel like it actually does work in reducing blackheads and works in reducing my pores and making them a little bit smaller. So absolutely love this brand. They have a bunch of other products that I want to try. Sephora is sold out of like so much right now, and this is like a really hot item that's like flying off the shelves. Thank you, Tik Tok. So it's hard to get your hands on it, but I want to try a bunch of their other products soon. So yeah, this is the roundup. All the products that are somewhat newer to my collection. This one's been in my collection for years, but with winter around the corner and dry skin season and dry lip season around the corner, I figured I'd reshare it because this is my favorite chapstick, lipstick, whatever you want to call it, as of recently. And then these ones are definitely newer. This one within the past couple months, this one within the past month, and all of them work really, really well. From someone that's not super into skincare and not super into products and like doesn't know much about products, these work really well for me. So if that says anything, I don't know. I'm gonna have them all linked down below so you guys can check them out. They're all from Sephora, but I'm sure you could find them on the actual brand website and probably Ulta as well, but I just personally shop at Sephora to get those points, you know, gotta get the free gifts. I am super excited to come this video today because I feel like it's kind not catch a break today. I don't know if you can tell my eyes are puffy, but I had a mental breakdown already and it's only 2 p.m. But I haven't done this in a while where I've had like a bad day, so I felt like it was kind of gonna happen eventually. Not in like a negative way, you just like sometimes have bad days, and I haven't had one in a while, so I had a feeling this was gonna come about soon, but I wasn't expecting it to happen on Thursday. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just in like a weird mood where I'm like exhausted, and I just like keep having things happen that aren't even really that big of a deal, but it's more of just the fact that like my package got stolen this morning, and then I had to do a COVID test because COVID is spreading in New York again, and I'm like going home, I haven't even packed yet, and there's like other things going on, and I'm just like having a day. Does anyone ever just have a day? Because I'm having a day. So I'm gonna take a ginger shot, you know, kind of potentially fix the issue. These are my favorite ginger shots. They're from Trader Joe's. This is like literally the only ginger shot that I'll take because the other ones are always too spicy and I legitimately like choke on whatever is in it. So I always buy these. I buy like 3 or 4 every time I go and just keep them in my fridge for whenever I feel like taking one. And I feel like right now I could use a good cleanse. Like I need to cleanse my soul, cleanse my system, cleanse the air. I literally wish I had some sage to just like sage my apartment to get all like the bad juju out, but I don't even have sage right now, so candles will have to work. I need to fill up a cup of water though before I take this because I'm a baby and I need to chase it with something. We have a glass of water, so I need to crack this open and just rip the shot. I'm getting better at these. Although the last part always kills me the most because I feel like I'll swallow it, but something will remain in my throat and then it burns, and I'm pretty sure it's the cayenne pepper. So that part's not fun, but I'm getting better at those. TBT to all my faces in the other vlogs when I take those that I literally almost like threw up, so we're getting better. We're back in the bathroom. I feel like 75% of this vlog has been filmed in the bathroom, but I'm finished with work for the day and it's 5:53. I am getting ready to go to the DMV to officially become a New York State resident. I almost said citizen. I'm really hoping that it actually works out because in order for the state of New York, in order to get a Real ID, which is the license that I'm getting because I have a Real ID from Virginia, so I just want to like exchange a Real ID for another Real ID. You have to have 2 forms of documentation. You have to have a banking statement, and you have to have another proof of residency, so like an electric bill or a Wi-Fi bill or something like that, which is literally no problem. I've been paying rent here and my electric bill here for literally over a year now, so that's not a problem. But I did just recently switch like my bank account and everything over to my current address because it was on my home address, which means that I don't have a bank statement yet with my new address on it, but I do have like a weird banking document. I don't know. I called my bank yesterday and they said that it should work, but I'm honestly curious to see if it does or if they turn me away, because sometimes the DMV can just be really strict for absolutely no reason. Like even if I have 7 documents with my address on it, if I don't have that one specific document, they're gonna be like, no. Hopefully it all works out. I honestly might print out some more documents just in case that one doesn't work, just to be like, look, I have like 7 documents with my address on it, can you please just give me the license? So we'll see how it goes. I'm hopeful. I'm remaining positive. We tested negative for COVID today. We might have had a mental breakdown earlier, but we're gonna manifest a new license because your girl needs it. When I go to the DMV, I'm pretty sure I have to get a new picture taken, so I need to not look like how I look right now. I feel like you guys can't even see me because the lighting in this apartment and in this bathroom specifically is just kind of trash at night. But I'm just gonna put some concealer on, and I figured I would show you some of the products that I've been using because I love them. So this is the under eye concealer that I've been using lately. It's the Bare Minerals Original. Bare Minerals, this is what it looks like. This is the shade Fair 1W. Honestly, this might be kind of light for me, but this is the shade that I've been using in the winter because my summer concealer is different and it's a lot darker. So this one matches a little bit better. I'm just going to put some underneath my eyes to brighten my eyes up a little bit and potentially on my eyelids as well. I'm so tired and like you can tell. So this picture is going to look like a mugshot most likely. I saw this new way to do concealer recently, and it's to do it like one right here and one under your eye so that it kind of like highlights here and here, which I guess is where you're supposed to be highlighting when you do concealer. I don't know. I saw it somewhere, probably TikTok, so I decided to copy it. If you can't tell, makeup is not my area of expertise. In fact, I really don't enjoy wearing makeup because it breaks out my face and I just feel kind of gross. But every now and then you kind of just have to suck it up and put some makeup on your face and put yourself together, because you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so that hopefully will lighten up some of my dark circles. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of eyeshadow, which I never really use unless I'm going out on the weekend. But that concealer is still kind of light for my face and I look like a clown right now. So I'm gonna put some eyeshadow on since my eyelids look really white at the moment. I think I brought some more life to them. I literally just put another darker shade of white on them, but they look better than they were before. Next, I'm gonna go in with my favorite mascara combo. I always get asked if my eyelashes are natural, and they are. I just have naturally long eyelashes. I'm hashtag blessed with them. But this is the combo of mascara that I use. I use the Glossier Lash Stick. This is the only mascara that they have, so if you go to their website, it's literally the only one on there, but I'll link it down below. And I love it because it makes my eyelashes long first and like separates them because the brush is really thin. If you guys can see that, sorry for the lighting, I know it's really bad. And then after this, I go in with the Lancome Hypnose Drama. This is what it looks like. It's in the shade black, I think. Yeah, 01 black. And this is what makes my eyelashes really, really dark and like so that you can see them. So this one makes them long and kind of spreads them out. And then this one actually makes it so that the eyelashes look dark and so that you can see them. So I'll show you what it looks like in a second. So this is the first layer. This is just with Glossier. You can see that my eyelashes look really long from that. But they don't look like super dark, and that was like what I was trying to achieve with this mascara. Sometimes if I'm going for like a very, very natural look but want to look like I have a little bit of makeup on, I'll just use the Glossier one without using the Lancome mascara. But since I'm going to be taking a literal picture, I'm going to go ahead and put this one on as well. Alright, so now you can see that my eyelashes look long, luscious, and dark, and that is all thanks to this baby. I've been using this combo for probably 2 years now, and I don't think I will ever change it unless they discontinue one of those, but I swear by it. All right, last thing that I'm gonna do, I'm not even gonna put on like blush or anything like that because I'm gonna go outside and my cheeks are gonna get rosy anyways. Next thing that I'm gonna put on my face, and the last thing that I'm gonna put on my face, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I used to use the one from Glossier, but recently did a massive Sephora order, and this is like raved about all over the internet, TikTok, YouTube, all social media platforms. Like I know people that use this and everyone loves it, so I decided to give it a shot, and I've been obsessed with it. I like it even better than I like the Glossier one, and the Glossier one was my go-to because I had it in blonde and clear. So if I wanted my eyebrows to look a little darker, I would do the blonde. If I wanted my eyebrows to look a little bit more natural, I would do the Glossier, but it never stayed throughout the full day. So the difference between that one and this new one that I found, the Anastasia one, is that the Anastasia one actually stays like all day. Like I can go all day without touching up my eyebrows and they look the same as when I put it on in the morning, which is really, really nice. So this is my new go-to. I absolutely love it. And then I guess you can't forget about Laneige. I put on Laneige like it's my job. I use this thing as if it isn't a sleeping mask. It's technically a sleeping mask, but I literally use it as chapstick. I keep one in my purse, so that's how good it is. Here is the final result. I look so pale in this lighting, but you guys get the gist. I just needed to look not like a crazy person in my photo, so this is what we came up with. Also, I'm not gonna leave my hair in this braid, but my hair had little, what are they called? Kinks in it from wearing it in a bun all day. So I'm putting in a braid to kind of flatten it out and get the kinks out, and then I'll put it down for the actual photo. I'm thinking about just wearing this because I'm pretty sure they literally only take the picture from here up, and it's black and white anyways, so I was thinking about changing, but then I was like, why would I change if it's like from here up anyways and you can't tell? So I think I'm just gonna wear this, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can actually get this license. If not, I'm gonna have to reschedule it for January, and it's gonna be like a whole thing, but it's okay. At least my Virginia license isn't expiring anytime soon. I just need to like literally file for New York State residency, and in order to do that, I have to do it through getting a license. So as long as I do it sooner rather than later, I guess it doesn't really matter. I just don't want to hike to Midtown for them to just turn me away. That would really suck. It is a little bit later now. I did like the whole DMV situation. I wasn't able to get a real ID. I was only able to get like a normal license because I didn't have my social security card, which that doesn't make any sense to me, but it is what it is. So I was only able to get like a normal license, and I'm gonna have to go back a different day to get a real ID, which is gonna be a pain, but it is what it is. I'm back now. I showered, I self-tanned using all the products that I showed you guys earlier. You can kind of see that I look tanner than I was previously, but this is from a tan from literally I think on Sunday or Monday is when I self-tanned, and today's Thursday, so it stayed on really, really well. And I'm just putting another layer on tonight for the weekend, and then I use the tan-luxe drops on my face. You can't tell. They'll develop tomorrow morning though, so tomorrow I'm going to be looking orange if I don't shower. But I wanted to go ahead and end off this video here officially. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you're not subscribed, you should subscribe down below. Stick around, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.